Are you tired of constantly worrying about money? Do you ever feel like no matter how much you earn, it's never quite enough to get ahead? You're not alone. Millions of people around the world live paycheck to paycheck, not necessarily because they don't make enough money, but because of how they think about and manage it. The truth is, financial struggles are often more psychological than mathematical. To truly break free, we need to understand the deep-rooted mental habits that shape our spending and saving decisions. Let's start by looking at emotional spending. This is one of the biggest traps that keeps people stuck in financial stress. Emotional spending happens when we use money as a way to manage feelings, buying something new to celebrate, to comfort ourselves, or to fill an emotional gap. That quick purchase feels good in the moment, almost like a hit of happiness, but the feeling fades fast. Then comes the guilt or anxiety when the credit card bill arrives. It becomes a repeating cycle. Stress leads to spending. Spending leads to more stress. Recognizing this pattern is the first step to breaking it. Ask yourself before every purchase, am I buying this because I need it or because I want to feel better right now? That small question can make a massive difference over time. Now, let's talk about instant gratification. Our society is built on it. Ads, apps, and online stores are all designed to give you what you want right away. Everything is one click away, and that's part of the problem. Waiting feels uncomfortable. But the truth is, wealth grows in the opposite direction, through patience, consistency, and delayed gratification. When you train yourself to wait, you gain power. Imagine skipping that new phone or expensive dinner and putting that money into an investment or savings account instead. Over time, those small delayed pleasures add up to something far greater: financial freedom. Every time you delay gratification, you're building a stronger mindset for long-term success. Another silent trap is peer pressure. We often don't realize how much we spend to keep up appearances. Social media amplifies this problem by constantly showing us curated versions of other people's lives: luxury vacations, designer clothes, new cars. It's easy to fall into the comparison trap, thinking you need to spend to fit in or prove your worth. But here's the reality. Many of those people are in debt, financing their image with borrowed money. True wealth is often quiet. It doesn't show off. Learning to separate your financial goals from other people's expectations is one of the most powerful steps you can take. Remember, you don't need to impress anyone. You just need to secure your own peace of mind. Then there's the concept of opportunity cost, a simple but life-changing idea. Every time you spend money on one thing, you lose the chance to spend it on something else. When you buy that latest gadget or another pair of shoes, that's money that could have gone toward paying off debt, building savings, or investing for your future. Thinking in terms of opportunity cost helps you see the hidden trade-offs behind every decision. Before spending, pause and ask yourself, what else could this money do for me? Maybe it could fund a course that improves your career. Maybe it could grow in a savings account. Once you start thinking this way, you'll see money as a tool for choices, not just consumption. Another major factor is the scarcity mindset. This is the belief that there's never enough, that money is always slipping away, that you'll always be behind. People with a scarcity mindset often make short-term decisions because they don't trust the future. They might say things like, "I'll never be rich," or "money just disappears." The problem is, this mindset becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you expect to struggle, you subconsciously behave in ways that keep you struggling. To change your financial reality, you must first change your internal story. Shift from scarcity to abundance. Start believing that you can grow, learn, and improve your financial situation. Focus on small wins, saving a little more each month, paying off a small debt, learning a new skill. Progress builds momentum, and momentum builds belief. To put this into perspective, imagine a friend who spends heavily on luxury items, new clothes, fancy restaurants, the latest tech. They get a burst of joy and confidence from each purchase, but that happiness fades quickly. Later, they're stressed, juggling credit card payments, and wondering where their paycheck went. Now imagine someone else who takes a different approach. They track their expenses, save regularly, and only buy what adds value to their life. Over time, they build stability, peace of mind, and eventually wealth. And the difference isn't intelligence or luck, it's mindset and discipline. So let's recap. The main psychological traps that keep people poor are emotional spending, instant gratification, peer pressure, ignoring opportunity costs, and living with a scarcity mindset. Each one of these can quietly drain your money and your motivation. But by becoming aware of them, you can start to take back control. Financial success starts in the mind long before it shows up in the bank account. You don't need a huge income to start changing your habits. You just need awareness, consistency, and a plan. If you truly want to transform your financial future, start by observing your own patterns. Write down your expenses for a month. Identify where emotion drives your decisions. Practice saying no to instant rewards. Question your purchases. Save first, spend later. Learn how to invest even small amounts, because the act of investing shifts your mindset from consumer to creator. Surround yourself with people who encourage financial discipline instead of reckless spending. Most importantly, remember that it's never too late to change. You can take control of your financial story starting today. Begin with one small step. Create a simple budget, track your spending, or set a savings goal. It doesn't have to be perfect. What matters is that you start. Over time, those tiny actions compound just like interest. You'll not only change your bank balance, you'll change how you think about money forever. If you're ready to stop living paycheck to paycheck, take charge of your mindset and start building real wealth. Begin right now. Look at your next purchase, your next decision, and ask yourself, is this moving me closer to freedom or keeping me stuck? The choice is always yours.